So, welcome to moneycontrol.com and hope you are fine. And how are you, first of all?
I'm doing great. Thank you. And thank you for inviting me on this conversation.
Yeah, yeah. So, my first question to you is that when you first heard that your life experiences were being adapted to I Want to Talk, and Abhishek will play your character or your role. So, what was your reaction?
I was like a little child. Like I grew up watching Amitabh Bachchan movies and I thought, it's amazing,
Yeah,
cool. But
yeah,
also, in the movie, Sujit Sarkar being the director, it was his choice. Just to be very, very clear, I had no choice in the decision. I was more sitting on the sideline and just like, wow, so cool. And also, it was like a childlike moment, like amazing.
yeah, yeah. And in the film that we see that you're very emotional, that funny kind of your side. So how was your mindset before seeing the movie? Like what was your expectation? Did you watch the film? Do you enjoy the film?
Uh, to me, it was like surreal to me is the real word because as I watched the movie, few things hit me. One, so many things happened. Like even during the script, we started adding the surgeries. I've never added them in my mind because I always dealt with one at a time. And if you
Yeah,
came and told me day one that Arjun, you'll go through that many surgeries, I would have freaked out. But the big thing that hit me watching the movie was all the amazing people in my life, like seeing them from a side and seeing how much they cared, how much they were there. And without them, it's like they were the GPS of my life, the Sherpas of my life. Without them, I don't know how to navigate through. That was another incredible moment. Absolutely. I love the movie.
yeah. Sir, what success mean to you? Like what kind of movies you watch, and what kind of successful movies like you like watching? Ki nahi, I love this. So this is kind of movie I like to watch.
You know, there are times, of course, I would like to just not think and watch a good time pass movie. But then there are
Yeah,
times you want to watch a movie that stays with you and makes you appreciate life. This was one of those movies. Like to me, again, you and I both know I have a lot of bias towards this movie, but it really put me in perspective of movies like Pursuit of, a Happiness, Will Smith's movie, and movies like that where you relate to that success by saying, "This is not Arjun's story. This is any Arjun story."
yeah,
And the response also has come from obscene amount of huge amount of people around the world who have looked at and shared their stories with me. And that's one of the things that's I look at is there are days I thought my challenge was big, but what others go through every day and not give up.
okay.
To me, in a way, the movie has helped me appreciate life, and all these things have love has come back to me.
Yeah. Yeah, like there are many young professional are looking forward, like they are keeping you as idol, so they are following your like path, your journey, your struggle. So when you saw your portrayal in the film, so what were like, is there was there any like a moment when you felt, oh, how he got to know about it, how he portrayed this so well?
Yeah, there were quite a few moments. Like, you know, one of the moments to me is when in a scene, casually Abhishek Bachchan sits like this. Okay? So just a little backstory is with my jaw surgery and my jaw being moved 15 millimeters. So I have more of a ape sideways, if you look at, than a human. And because of that, headaches happen, everything else. And I really need to have sometimes support myself like this. And these micro things were very important. Sometime back, you know, my mom was talking to me and telling me, why are you walking down the stairs like Abhishek Bachchan? Okay. And so I
Yeah,
was like, I came first. And my mom, of course, like, no, you're walking like Abhishek Bachchan. Okay. And these are the parts where I really think that not only on actions, but Shujit Sarkar primarily and Abhishek through Shujit, because most of the conversations happened there. Over all the conversations, Shujit really wanted to go not just into mannerisms, but into the thought process that is there. You talked about humor, how I try to diffuse things with humor. So Shujit and Abhishek did justice to the story, and they took whatever they wanted to from me. But me seeing these small things, but my mom calling me that you are walking down the stairs like Abhishek.
Yeah,
And with a mom, you
yeah.
cannot argue, of course.
Yeah, yeah. What was your first conversation with Abhishek? Like, what you guys discussed? I want to know.
Uh, so to me, I think initially, I saw him on one of the toughest scenes. And the first scene I saw was when he's standing in front of the mirror and talked about to himself, you betrayed me. And, it just, a lot of unsaid words were there. We are meeting and we are sitting together. And what I realized was at the core, there is beyond the actor, beyond anything, a very amazing, caring man who observes. And I'll give you an example is one day the filming was going on and they were filming upstairs, then they will come downstairs in the living area, and then they'll go, the three scenes were there. And from time to time, I need a nap halfway through it. And I fell asleep on the couch. And he and team made sure that they switched the scenes a little bit. So Arjun, or he calls me Arjun Da, can take his nap. So these were some cute moments. And I always thought about movie actors being like cool people, but they have their way. But this was a simple, amazing human being who appreciated simple things in life. And he didn't call me Arjun Da, he treated me like Arjun Da.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I want to discuss like a very personal part of your like when you diagnosed with cancer, like we call you now cancer winner. So, how it felt? Obviously, it was very unfortunate and very painful and very mentally stressing thing. But how you dealt with it personally, emotionally, mentally?
You know, to be honest, from hindsight, I think the movie gave me a chance to reflect because sometimes we make our own story. But the truth to me is, I went numb. Okay? It was so unexpected. And the numbness came not from cancer diagnosis alone, but from the lack of control. Okay? Like,
Yeah,
I'll take you through one day, going through, I think, maybe month one of cancer treatment, chemotherapy has started. As I was showering, all of a sudden I start seeing the scariest movie scene I've ever seen is hair falling on the drain. Okay. I'm not a hair person, like I hand comb.
yeah,
It's not that,
yeah,
but losing control on my hair. And those were things that really helped me, or that really scared the daylights out of me is not only this train is going somewhere at this high speed, but I have no control on where it is. And that's the part where I think the people in my life, my daughter, amazing nurse Nancy, okay, my handyman, in the movie it's Johnny, in real
yeah.
life, he's a friend of mine. All of them were there. And that's what I kept looking at was this train was just going, runaway train, but these were people who kept the train going. And I'm truly grateful that I'm starting this morning talking to you and appreciate all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we are really happy, sir, and that I want to know like how every cancer patient is not a thing the way you think. Like they get sometimes they get depressed. They think about what will happen next, what will happen about me. What so how you got motivated? Like what was your main any source of motivation? What was your main source of motivation during that period, tough period?
So, first of all, you're giving me credit, which I really think the people in my life should get. Okay. Because there were times I gave up. Okay.
Yeah.
There were times I just told myself, not cannot do it anymore. Okay.
Yeah.
But when people around you don't give up, it just inspires you. Like to me, it's like when you see something in a mirror and you start seeing that that is real. Okay. So to me, I think my reality evolved from what I was thinking to what others were doing for me. I'll give you a simple example. Is in the movie, you see a scene where I'm at mile 18 of the marathon, the black cops pulls me over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The coolest thing was she could have, with authority, said race is over, but she didn't. She, stranger, brings the car in front. But what happens after is even more magical. She starts calling and talking to the race organizers. People who had finished came over. And very soon I had close to 20 people in a human bubble around me running with me, screaming, "Don't give up, Arjun." Okay. And this is the miracle or magic of life. A few minutes back, I had zero energy. I could not run. Even on my best mile, I was doing 14, 15-minute miles. The
Yeah.
next 4 miles, I did 9, 10-minute miles. I was flying. And that, I think, is the power, is what I've learned. There are times you have to trust the bigger forces in life and the people around you, and be recharged by their unquit, and be humble and appreciate that. Because you're right, I have a superpower. And my superpower
Yeah.
is trusting the people who will carry me forward.
Yeah. Yeah. What is your success mantra, sir? Like, not just success mantra, but as a like positive quote you would like to give. Like, if any biography would be made on you, then what would be a successful, powerful, positive quote you would give to the younger generation?
Yes, so to me, I really think that keep yourself in the game. Okay. And again, a very famous actor had said that in a very famous movie is "Kahani Abhi Khatam Nahi Hua." Okay? Whatever the
Yeah.
line was, only he can say that. I really think that you watch any game, India in Champions Trophy, okay? Any other team at that point could have given up. And once you give up, you mentally do a handshake and game is over. Okay? But once you keep yourself in the game, you are giving miracles a chance. There are times we do need miracles, because that's one of the things I look at is, if I give 100 credits to everyone, 99 credit goes to everybody in my life who helped me. But the one credit goes to me for not giving up, because if I gave up, they won't help me. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my request to everybody is keep yourself in the game. Just don't quit on yourself. That unquit is very, very important. It's not a word. It's a DNA. It's a life thing that we need to believe in.
Yeah. When you discuss your life journey with Abhishek, what kind of aspects or points that you discuss with her? No, no, I have done this, I have done that, or how you described him emotionally, or journey with him. Like, it is very difficult part, the most difficult part. How you discuss with him?
So to me, the very fact this was Shujit Sarkar's movie,
Hmm.
I really did not want to interfere, because if you go through,
Yeah.
I never saw a movie. Shujit saw a
Hmm.
movie, which means how he saw it became important.
Yeah.
Secondly, he's taking 30 years of my life into 2 hours, which means he had to compress a few things as you go through. But with Abhishek, it would be more the micro details. Like, for example, on March 4th, okay? As we started talking one day, he wanted to know very specifically what Nancy told me. Okay? And the thing that Nancy told me that day was very, very important to me. And even today, I live by that is, and I'll pass that to you, Vaishnavi, is like, think, you are going through the toughest challenge of your life. Okay? I'm your older brother, I call you. And I tell
Yeah.
you exactly what Nancy said is, when life gets tough, the headwind is very strong, and I know you cannot move forward. Close your eyes, breathe, just take a U-turn. And the moment you take a U-turn, the headwind becomes the tailwind, and there's no stopping you. And to me, these, because Sujit was the director, Abhishek, myself, we could have cool discussions about life and everything else. But again, Sujit saw the characters, how they interact, and all those were his magic. And I just was sitting on the sidelines having the best seat in the house.
Yeah, yeah. Any kind of difference you felt with Abhishek and rest of the actors? Like, I don't know how many actors you have met, but any kind of difference you felt ki no, no, Abhishek has this, या फिर या भी or Abhishek has done this with me, या फिर Abhishek has this special memory of me with me. So, any kind of such memory difference you
So,
felt with him?
of course, you know more actors than me. I just know one actor. But,
Yeah, yeah,
but because you're asking, I'll tell you the strangest of coincidences. Okay?
yeah,
So in the movie, they talk about 100 days. Okay?
yeah,
And people can look at that to be a story, but to me, it was my reality. Okay? 100th day, I woke up thinking confetti will fall, nothing fell. Okay? It was another day. I had to move to 101. But I used to mark on my calendar 1,000, 2,000, 2,500, 5,000. 10,000 day, night before, February 4th, 2024, I woke up and I could not sleep. I felt like I'm batting on 99 for my first century. I didn't want to die even, wanted to put my blood pressure cuff on. At midnight, I woke up my wife. I'm remarried now. I woke up my wife and I said, hey, 10,000 days. We celebrated. And then we realized, because, on news, that is Abhishek Bachchan's birthday. And I reached out to him and we had an amazing conversation. And, we realized that it was destiny and fate that connected us. And it was a fun journey, but to look at, because I really feel in life, things happen for a reason. Maybe I'm getting too old. But his birthday being on my 10,000th day was a reason to double celebrate because that's such an amazing human being. Not only he did a great job as an acting, but I think that a great human being doing the role was a blessing.
yeah. How you change, how your life change after like when you feel like no, I have done this, I have like now we call you as a cancer winner. So how your life change after that? Like how your mindset change? Did your mindset change, or anything personal, emotional journey change? Any changes you felt after the movie?
You know, Not really, because my journey is exactly the same. I wake
Yeah.
up every day at the same time. I eat exactly the same food. If you ask me 5 days back or 25 days back what you ate, it's the same food. It's the same worry with every doctor, every day, every time. But the thing that has been given me a lot more confidence in life is seeing everything. I believe even stronger that every time I walk into a doctor's office, I will leave guaranteed with a cancer-free mind. I will leave guaranteed with either one of my current people from my unquit circle or a stranger with a hug who will carry me forward. But that belief has got much stronger, seeing all these things in front. And I think that has been the biggest gift or the life-changing thing from the movie going forward.
Yeah. My last question to you, sir. Ki, how like now we have seen your movie, we have seen your character. Now we know you, even your journey, your career. What is the biggest thing that you have learned from life? Biggest decision you have ever made, or any biggest thing you have learned in your life that you would like to share with us?
To me, you really have to again go and give every unquitter in your life a chance. And that's one of the things is I have realized that I start my day appreciating. Okay. Like yesterday, I went to bed. Before that, I looked at my calendar and I was very excited that I will have a conversation with you. So this morning, the moment the alarm goes on, I'm jumping out of bed. I don't know if it knows, but I'm excited. So to me,
Yeah.
I think once you get excited, but once the interview happens, I appreciate that you, in your busy schedule, you took time to be here. So if you keep life very simple, you and I do not control what life throws at us. I've also realized that I want to be in the present. Many a time people go back into the past. I only go back to the past for two reasons: to get celebrations and get learning. Nothing else. I cannot change the past. So be in the present, appreciate people, and be excited is what life is about. Let's see what tomorrow brings. But at least I'm right here, fortunate, grateful, thanking you for taking time to have this conversation.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for giving us such a nice interview and such a positive vibes. Like we also we are also learning from you many things like very positive vibes. So thank you so much, sir. It was lovely talking to you.
It was my pleasure. Absolutely. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.